Hi, I'm Melissa David for Life with Bob, a blog on parenting a child with mental illness. I am currently video blogging from my car because it's basically the quietest place I can find. I'm probably weirding out my neighbors, but that's not unusual. As any parent with a child with mental illness would know, we kind of weird out our neighbors a lot. Today I'm going to talk about a couple things you can use in the classroom to help with your child's focusing and taking part in activities. The first thing that we encountered in first grade was something called a seat disc, which I'll put a picture here so you get an idea of it. But the child is supposed to sit on it and they have to move and balance themselves. It's supposed to help with focusing and kind of self-regulating in the classroom. The thing with this seat disc is if your child is anything like my son, they'll use it as a frisbee. So instead of helping him focus in the classroom, it mostly helped him get removed some more. So yeah, if your kid likes to throw things, don't do the seat disc. The other thing that was tried was silly putty. If you haven't encountered that, I'll post a picture of that too. But my son used it in his behavioral therapy program he did after school this year, and it seemed to work pretty well for him. If it was an especially hyperactive day or an especially oppositional day, he would fold it over and make these popping sounds that he thought was great, but that was a little distracting. Otherwise though, having something to move in his hands and kind of focus some of his restlessness on was pretty helpful for him. Probably the number one thing that helps my child in the classroom is movement. It seems a little cliche, but if you can get a teacher to accommodate movement, it makes a world of difference. My son has some movement breaks built into his IEP, which I would recommend for your child too if you need it. But he also just has, the last couple years, had teachers who are willing to let him get up and move around when he needs to. I can tell you my son can jump up and down and move around in circles listening at the same time. It's actually kind of a superpower. So if he's able to move, he does just fine. And I recommend talking to your teachers about accommodating that if needed. So yeah, those are a few suggestions, and next month in the video blog I'll see if I can offer some more. Thanks for listening. Once again, I'm Melissa David with Life with Bob, a blog about parenting a child with mental illness from my car.